Welcome everyone. Our topic for this video will be on pulling from different log sources in vRealize Log Insight Cloud. A log source is any location that generates a stream of log events that can be ingested into Log Insight Cloud. They can be native public clouds, hardware or software from your on-prem data centers, or even web apps. So let's take a look at some of the log sources we support in vRealize Log Insight Cloud. So once we're logged in to Log Insight Cloud, we click on our Log Sources tab. And just here we can see we have a few different log sources that we can pull in from. Some of our sources include our cloud native collector and our cloud proxy, which we talked about in our architecture video. We can also pull from FluentD and FluentBit for Kubernetes logs, or our standard Log Insight agent or Logstash. Some of the third-party applications we support are things like Jenkins, PostgreSQL, Apache HTTP, and a few others. And then for our native public clouds, we have AWS and a lot of log sources that are associated with that, Azure, and GCP. And then we can also pull in standard syslog protocols if we want to do that. So let's take a quick look at a few of the log sources and how they are configured. We'll start with a native public cloud. So in the Azure section, we click on Event Hub, and this will give us the setup instructions on how to pull logs from an Azure Event Hub into Log Insight Cloud. The configuration steps are all mapped out for us, including some functions that we have to run in Azure to create the Event Hub and set up the log forwarding. So all you have to do is follow these steps. And then once you follow the steps properly, you can verify that logs are flowing into Log Insight Cloud from this log source by clicking this Logs tab. It'll run a basic query. And as we can see here, I previously had set up the integration with Azure Event Hub, and now I'm pulling in logs from Azure into Log Insight Cloud. Another source could be a web app used for application development. So if we click on GitHub here, the GitHub steps are pretty simple to get logs going from GitHub into Log Insight Cloud. I showed this before in our architecture video. All you have to do is go into the webhook section of GitHub, give it the payload URL with an API key that we generate in Log Insight Cloud. Once we give that information to GitHub, it will start pushing logs to Log Insight Cloud using that API key. Remember, you're not limited to the log sources on this page. You can pull in from any log source that supports syslog or API calls. So even things like physical hardware, Cisco switches, SANs, anything that has a syslog field, you can forward from on-prem using the cloud proxy into Log Insight Cloud. So you have that single pane of glass when you want to do your troubleshooting or root cause analysis. So in conclusion, setting up log sources is the first thing you should do once you get started with Log Insight Cloud. Once you set up your log sources and start ingesting logs into Log Insight Cloud, you'll be able to start using content packs, dashboards, and running queries. Thank you so much for watching.